everybody doing? We got Izanami up against Soul here. Back up against Doofenshmirtz, which is good because he seems like a really good player. Dude's been strong and courteous as well, I will say. The thing with that, like, early 2 from Soul, it does so little damage. Like, I pretty much just regen it all right away without even using a pot. Because of this build of his, Hunter's Blessing with Tiny Trinket, it doesn't give him a lot of raw power to start with. If he started with Bancroft's there, it would add a lot more to offer. But the build in itself is good when it comes to the auto game. And it helps when you're focusing on clearing the wave with autos in the early. For me, I really don't like it as much. I like the early burst on her. I feel like it's very strong. Oof. Close. Alright, both shells popped. Both of us just going at it here. Oh my god, both of us almost died there. Really crazy early game. So yeah, Izanami's not one of my favorite characters. She's a very good hunter though, and one that's like underutilized a lot too, I'd say. Oh Jesus. She really got an ult there. Oh damn. Very well played. So yeah, Izanami's somebody that I'm a little bit awkward on mechanically. I'm not so great with her too. Positioning for her, like I misposition a lot, as you can see there. I wasn't doing too well with, you know, I was going up a little bit further than I should have. I thought that I could have fought back better than I did, but I think I just wasn't hitting enough for autos either. You know, sometimes you feel a little uncomfortable on an ABC, and it affects your autos a lot, even though it shouldn't, because, you know, they're pretty much universal. You know, it's the same kind of thing. It's little nuances can be different just when you get character positioning in there and everything, and things just change a bit for you. So right now we're at a yeah, pretty rough deficit for this early game up against Soul, someone who can snowball quite easily. There we go, nice. Okay, so he made the mistake of coming through there. You know, it's always a risky gamble after you do your blue buff to come through this way if there's a wave and the enemy, and we were able to just capitalize. We hit, you know, everything that we needed to, including the ultimate, and he challenged us more instead of running away after his 3 ran out, and that was really what gave us the opportunity. So with that, we're right back in it. I do think this is an Izanami winning matchup, one that, you know, should go to her. Both, I don't know about the, I would say at pretty much all stages of the game, it should be a slight lead, at least for Izanami. But some people would definitely disagree with that. A lot of people value Soul a bit more than I do. I think the Soul's very good, but I think that she's, you know, I think she's a little bit below these higher tier hunters. But she does have some crazy opportunities, as we've seen with just focusing structures and stuff. Izanami is similar to Soul in that regard, though. Also has a crazy structure-based game, just like objective-based game, I should say. We've got the Attacker's Blessing, and having the finished Attacker's Blessing did so much for us there. Oh, I thought there was still a guy there because they didn't fall quickly enough. It's not gain. Ooh, big hit. Ooh. Oh my god, decimated from across the lane, son. You can't be doing that. That too just hit her so hard. She had no defense yet, and she was tanking all the creeps, so she took so much damage in that tiny interval. We turned around and hit her with the ult. I can't believe it still connected from that far away. That's thanks to the buff that they gave her a little while back, where her ult now has, you know, hardly any delay before it activates. So unfortunately, a big throw there for Doofenshmirtz. just in terms of getting us back into it. But he is mostly fine. I mean, he's got hardly a deficit here. Just blows a bit of the lead that he had amassed.
And they're sterilized as per my request.
Hopefully he doesn't take my blue before I get there. I'll rage. Nah, he left right as it spawned, it looks like. Lucky for us that it took a little bit longer. I've been coming to like Izanami a bit more though.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Especially the less I play Hunters in general. I've been playing Hunters so rarely lately, and I get a lot less requests for Hunters. Oh my god, the cleanest steal. I wasn't even sure if that went through walls, but I wanted to make sure. Said, you know what, why not try it? Oh shit, are you kidding me? So close. Oh, okay. Her autos were really heated up there. She had the full Bancrofts and the stacks on the Bancrofts because she was such low health, and she just blasted through me. This is a really good game so far. I'm gonna go straight for Pestilence.
Only freshly tailored garments.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And look at the objective shred. She's gonna take this tower down for free.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Jesus, every auto! Alright, Soul. I mean Soul, got it. Izanami. This is my new main, baby. I can hit all my autos on her. It's the skin, you know? Before I had this skin, I didn't have any motivation for Izanami. But now I'm in it. And look, I got the objective taking potential as well. Maybe not quite as much. Yet. Probably because of the build, I'd say. It's mostly build dependent. She had Bancrofts, whereas we don't have a you know, large power item like that yet. Nice. Just made it out of there. Had that 2 hit, we might have been able to, or she might have been able to hit us with the ultimate. Take us out right there. Go for Shield of Thorns here. Works perfectly against mages as physicals. So they can't get magical protections. I'm gonna respect her there and just dip. In fact, she was having a much better time in that fight than me. So she'll take that red buff, which is fine though. She's had come out of that red buff all game. She's got the timer on it. Ah, that sucks, Rob. She's missing. She might have gone to fire, or she might have just sped up so she can back off. Yeah. Blue buff up. Not sure where she's at, but we're just gonna try to take this real quick. I guess she had just probably difficulty deciding what she was gonna go, probably for the second active, and I don't know about horrific.
Don't worry, I'm a surgeon.
Usually that's the main reason people wait in well too much, is trying to figure out the second active. Myself, I waste a lot of time doing that. We're not quite at that point where our box potential is, you know, where we want it to be. It's almost once we get XE. Jesus, now I'm missing a lot, huh? that was definitely hitting all those autos with her before. Definitely looking more and more like a fluke. I gotta bring it back. I gotta channel whatever I was on. She's just doing so much. Gotta wait until I hit that XE to really challenge her. Thinking she's at fire now. Be a smart play. That curse helped her out a lot in that fight. She was able to utilize it well, even though I don't think it's the best option for her. I think she, definitely made the most of it. Oh, did it not hit? Ah, the choke. Oh, but the throw for her. Biggest throw for both of us in that fight. Both of us missing our crucial abilities. Wow, I have the dev gloves stacked already. Jesus. It's been a fast-paced game. We might be able to take the Phoenix. Like I said, she takes shit incredibly quickly. We have the XE done, so we got the attack speed now. Oh, we don't have the XE done. Never mind. We take it either way. Izanami, baby. Shit's absurd. 11-minute, 22-second Phoenix. And it's funny that could have gone either way, the 11-minute Phoenix. Yeah, I hit her right after she went to the immune. I was hoping that right before she transformed, I'd be able to hit her at least just the damage. Didn't really care about the silence too much there. I'm gonna go for Toxic Blade here. She's pretty likely to go into a second lifesteal item. She gets another red buff. Toxic Blade, such a good pickup. It will really control her healing and her lifesteal. Pestilence does a good job, but only when we're near her. Toxic Blade will be able to stack and get more of it too, 60%. Combined with this, we'll have 85%. Yeah, she did go for that demonic, which a lot of souls have been going. The item's really strong right now. I don't like how telegraphed that ghost is. It takes so long to get to the enemy. I gotta find my place with her in a lot of these fights before I start hitting shit. But it's also really hard to hit souls things. So, it's funny, they really do. They really are quite similar.
Killing.
Wow. Incredibly close yet again, but we were able to turn the fight with really strong thorns and shell, along with hitting her with our ultimate while she was standing on top of us. That's, definitely the best time for Izanami to hit that ult. It's, just a large AoE, and if you place it on top of yourself with the enemy, it just does the work for you. So his positioning, unfortunately, got the best of him in that fight. If he backed up a little bit more and kept, bopping and weaving a bit more instead of all-inning right on top of me, he wouldn't have taken all that damage. But GG, it was a really great game. Got back into the Masters on it. That's nice. Awesome.